see a squad from the ACC, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on another team from the ACC, the South Carolina Gamecocks. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Cardinals will get us started with the opening kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Gamecocks offense will have the football first. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did, and he was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Well, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him, because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup. And, you know, you want to slow him down, like make some of those easy touches a little bit harder for him, but you know he's going to get it.
And he's brought down after a nice game. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Both these teams have had some good moments this year, and they'd love nothing better than to improve their bowl positioning, build a little momentum by getting a win in this one.
You're just trying to punctuate the season, right? How big would it be for one of these two programs to finish the year as a ranked team? It would help them so much in the offseason with recruiting and really help their confidence looking ahead to next year, David.
And confidence and momentum and just learning how to win. A part of that is a part of the process of being great in the future. And this team, learning how to win, finding ways to get it done. It's only going to build momentum, and hopefully you can carry that over to next season.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Caught behind the line. It's Howell. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. He's got it. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. The Gamecocks, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Finds his big tight end. And he will score! Touchdown, South Carolina!
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. The Cardinals offense has its first opportunity of the day. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there. And still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Looking downfield, it's Adams. Bringing the heat. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's cut. The Cardinals will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Secures it at the 30. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Caught in the backfield, it's Albert. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Bought a little time, lets it go. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Gamecocks line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory. Turning it on! That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. 1st down here for the offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. Skips away from pressure. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. And the Cardinals with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Dropping back, it's Adams. Got out of trouble and throws. Grabbed over the middle, it's Little. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. The Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Brown has it. He's in open space downfield. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Offense working from the pistol. Right back to the well. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Cardinals with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Going to the running game. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on 3rd down here. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. They kick it away on 4th down. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. A run to the right. Across the 25, he's got room. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one, Reese, that this team was going to try to use their speed and take advantage of it, and they did right there. Nice gain on the run play to the right.
Found plenty of running room in that defense. They've got to find a way to get there, make the tackle in the open field.
Yeah, and they got to do a good job with their eyes, finding the football, and they've got to get a lot of bodies to this guy because he is fast.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. 1st down and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Finds the tight end.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now. His last 2 games out, completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. The short hands. It's Howard. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he's able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. To the air, it's Adams. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Fires to the right. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
These two teams both coming on a run, playing their best football of the season and hoping to continue on and get into the top 25.
Yeah, it's nice, man.
And the ball's out there after it. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football. And the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush and a better job forcing a turnover.
Going right to work up top. Rushes on him. Got his man on the right. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
Motion from the wideout. They'll run play action. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Finds his tight end. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Cardinals can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to throw, it's Adams. Just a short pass to the tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Man, you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time now. It used to just be in the red zone. Now, you just find the big fella, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
He'll do it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Cardinals come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The Cardinals with the 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Tosses it incomplete. All right, guys, let's talk for a minute about Louisville. This is exactly how you want to start conference play. Early in the race for sure, but precisely the type of foundation you need to set.
And this is really the meat on the bone in the schedule, right? A lot of teams have out-of-conference games early in the season, but now is where it matters the most. You talk to any coach, they'll tell you, David, number 1 on the goal sheet is to win your conference.
And I think it's so hard because of the familiarity. You play these same teams every single year. You know them inside and out. They know your scheme, you know their scheme, and sometimes the momentum of the moment can be tough, so got to continue to play well within the conference.
The screen, and watch out. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And the holder will put it down on the left hash, a 34-yard attempt coming. And it's right down the boulevard. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Got it in the middle, it's Clark. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35, it's 1st and 10. Looking for a huge play. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this game. I know he just threw an incompletion, but for the most part, this guy has been spot on.
The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Pressure coming. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. The Gamecocks headed quickly to the line. To the air on 2nd down. And the timing just a hair off. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. Offense has gained momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Albert. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. They're setting up the screen. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. It's caught, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
Man, that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
South Carolina, 35.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Final seconds of the 1st half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one so far from there in Columbia.
And the Gamecocks will kick it off to start the 2nd half. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Huge deficit to start this 3rd quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence. Breaks into the open. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Louisville! He got a step and just dusted the field.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Now this offense is back on the field. They'll go to the ground. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. The Gamecocks can really attack on this 2nd and short.
There's the thing. Not a great run, but the offense has scored a ton of points. They haven't necessarily needed to have a strong running game in this one. Their quarterback right now is just playing lights out, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'd get back to throwing the ball.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Here comes the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
And the Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Fires to the big fella. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Trying play action. Fires to the right. He's got it. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. Fires to the middle. Finds a man on the left. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. And the Gamecocks line it up with a 1st and goal. Finds his big tight end. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Trying to barrel in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Touchdown, Gamecock. Fired in from the red zone for the score. If this dude were a kitchen knife, you would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to Thwo. The sure hands, it's Brown. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. The give to the back. Past the sticks, and he may get more. There he goes. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. And the Cardinals come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Off play action. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Give to Brown. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got the ball in midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Adams. Fires one high and deep. He made the catch past the marker, also past the sidelines. He's out of bounds. It'll be 4th down. The Cardinals will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. The Gamecocks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Now looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 26. Leaves it with the running back. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking deep. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming. This offense needs all... can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much appreciated lifeline. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Thwo.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage and getting running.
It's picked off. That's number 10. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Back to throw, it's Adams. Setting up the screen. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. And the Cardinals with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The play action fake. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they had made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Pass interference. Offense.
A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. The Cardinals send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. At midfield, trying to turn it upfield. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking for space, it's Howell. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Now the play fake. Fires on the move. Got him downfield. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. And the Gamecocks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Trying to bully their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, South Carolina.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Hand off from the shotgun. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Quickly to the tight end. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Catch in the middle, it's Hauser. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
Love the play call on the RPO. That time the defender bites on the run fake, and that opens up the window for the slant coming in behind it. Nice job.
Off the play fake. Caught in the backfield. It's Bitonio. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. Got it behind the line. It's Scott. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. And the Cardinals will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. On target over the middle. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Off the play fake on first down to throw. On the run, fires downfield. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Now they'll run the draw. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Throws for the tight end. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They just keep firing. He lost one down the sideline. Pulls it in on the right. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And they did tack on the extra point. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll send the tight end in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Snagged in the middle. It's Hauser. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Jones to throw. Under fire. Catch in the middle. It's Scott. Oh, he's got some space. Offense on the move. Hey, big play there. Gets it to the 30. The Cardinals are marching down the field. That's caught. It's Brooks. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Cardinals kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll try the run. Got enough space, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball.
Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. He's got the first down, looking for more. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And the Gamecocks really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give to the back. Turning it on. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. The Gamecocks back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Pass interference. Defense.
This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. 3 yards, 1st down for the offense after that penalty. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. And that's a live ball. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. Turnover. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. He wants it all. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add their total.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Jones wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. That's caught. It's McWilliams. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. Let's go. They'll give it to the back. At the 45 on his way. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Now on 1st down from the 40. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
It'll be 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Sets up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Punt is on its way. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the run is Thwo. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. And after that last run, we'll see if they keep it on the ground on 3rd. And he makes the grab along the sidelines, but a little too close to the sidelines. He's out of bounds. It's incomplete, and it's fourth down. Punt is on its way. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where you're not necessarily throwing the playbook in the trash after this one, but I do think this coaching staff, David, really has to be honest with themselves and rethink what schemes are working and not working and which guys maybe need to get more touches in this offense.
Well, I think I like the trash option as well because it's been hot trash. This has been a bad day. Offense, defense, giving up a ton of points, not scoring near enough. So it's been a bad day you're going to want to forget.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Hauls it in, looking for space. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. The give to the lone running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to